Hey guys, Scott from Wisconsin Landscaping. Today we're going to have a pretty interesting video. We're going to do a full patio with a fire pit, and then we're going to do a seating wall with two pillars. We're going to tear out these steps, these four walls that you see here. These two guys are sitting on it. We're waiting for the boss lady. We're going to tear this bush out, and then that wall that's falling apart right there, as you can see. We're going to tear that out, put a new one in, and there's a wall behind that burning bush. We're going to put a new wall in there, but we're going to take all this concrete out and put a patio in there with a fire pit, retaining wall, or a seating wall. Right here where this rock is now, I guess the house will be a little black rock in there, and then we'll tear out these two walls here and re-put them in. We're going to use the same block, but in against the house there along the steps. We're going to put new steps in there. You'll see me taking out the old steps. But it'll look pretty, it's going to look pretty nice when it's all done. These slabs are just a little bit too big for me to pull out, so they're cutting them in half so that my Bobcat can pick them up. And here I'm starting to pull some concrete out. And we're looking to make sure that none of the concrete is connected to the house. So you can see I'm pulling it out real slow just to make sure that there's no rebar. Some of them put rebar into the house and some don't. But I'm going to show taking all this concrete out. Again, it's because it's something I like to do. That piece was just a little too big and awkward to fit in my trailer, so that's why I busted it up, and I'll pile it all up and carry it out. Now you saw where I picked that concrete up and then dropped it down. I don't advise doing that because you see that glass patio door there. It could have busted and went into there. So I wouldn't advise doing that. And then you're going to see that pad where my dad is standing on now. In the future here, I lift it up and drop it, and it made a mess. So I don't advise doing it that way. You'll see that I pick it up, drop it, and then I end up cutting it because it's just too big. But yeah, here we're just picking it all up. The previous one where I dropped it, it busted all the concrete up, so we had to put it all under there. Then I'll pick it all up and pull it out of there. Again, that's why you don't do it. Otherwise, you could just nice and easy fork them all out of there. See how nice that comes out. Pretty cool. So as I'm pulling all this out, you see the guys tearing that wall apart. We'll reuse that block on the right side of those steps. We'll rebuild them walls because they were falling apart and everything. They weren't looking the greatest. And then we're gonna put new steps in, and you'll see that in the video. I'll show the guys where they're putting those steps in. Then we'll do ooh, look at that guy. And then we'll put new walls, little walls in between the step and the wall there. Wait, here we go. Watch. Big mistake here. See how there? Oh, I kept going in the video here, but it was 5 minutes. I had to clean myself off. I was completely dirty, and the water got me all. Don't do that. Just do what they're doing. Just have them cut it. Makes it a lot messier, or less messier. Now you see I'm pulling them steps out. I had to wrestle with them guys. That set of steps. It took me a couple minutes to get it out, but I got it there, as you can see. There we go. And then once we cut that in half, oh, that piece must have been a little too big. I don't remember every job or every piece we do, but there, now it's all out. So now is what we're going to do is we're going to figure out the depth of the patio we want to put the patio at. We're doing a step out of the house there. You can see that they're about 6 inches. So we want it to be 6 inches off there. So we're digging and kind of looking around. He's looking for that drain spout. But now you can see there we're figuring it out, and then you'll see me digging her out. And then we'll put our this in. There's a hard PVC pipe for our drain. We don't like to put plastic or drain tile under patios. I wouldn't recommend it. If you're going to go underneath a patio, you always want to use that PVC. And here we're scraping to get ready to start laying block, and here we go. You can see there's one of them walls that we redid. This guy's pretty good at laying patio. It doesn't take him long. I think it took us a couple hours to put down 4 pallets of this stuff. Once these guys get in a rhythm, they really start moving. And then Zach here on the right hand side, he's putting in the pillars along with the seating wall. These guys are moving pretty quick. Like I say, this is a pretty good pad. This is the next day. You can see now we kind of noticed that the seating wall is a little different. We didn't like what we had, so we switched it around. And then where Bruno's standing on the back side there, you can see the steps that are going in. We had to get those steps to go up first, and then we can start putting our walls in on the left hand side and the right hand side. Once that wall is in, or the steps are in, it's a lot easier to figure out where your walls want to go. But these pillars will have, you can see that little black cord there. There's going to be lighting in these pillars and along the seating wall, and also along where the Bobcat is sitting, those 2 walls there. We're going to put about 4 lights in those also. So you got to run that wire inside all that before you finish. Otherwise, you'll have wires showing. Now here, the way we do it, you won't have any wires showing or anything. Here we're getting pretty close to being done. And now we still have to put that fire pit in there, and here in a couple shots here you'll see the fire pit. We usually put the fire pit in last. Here you see Bruno, he cut it in, and then it'll set in there. We'll cut that fabric out, and here, look at that. That's how fast these fire pits go up, huh? Looks pretty nice though. There, we washed it. This is the night before we were completely done. You see that black cord? It's 12-volt line, and it goes through that wall there, and it comes up that pillar there. I just have it stuffed in there, and it comes to the left hand side here. This is the day before, and then we'll put rock and seed and straw. And now here's the final work that we did. It's all seed and straw and bonded. That's black rock right there. Looks pretty cool. Those steps look a little different too. A lot nicer. The customers really love this. This was just before 4th of July. We finished on Friday, and Sunday was 4th of July, and they're having a bunch of family come over, so we got it done just in time. See it? Just the new walls, and looks so much nicer. The seating wall turned out really nice. Like I said, they absolutely love it. But this is the end of the video. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. But we really appreciate you watching our videos, and we hope you watch them all and watch the ones that we're going to make. Thanks. Bye.